back to my channel. I know it's been a minute, but I am around and and I'm doing quite well. I hope you guys are doing well as well. Today's video is going to be one of those back to basics makeup videos. I'm going to show you how to achieve the perfect flawless makeup base, right? I know we all want, because you know, a base makeup, like your base makeup, your foundation and concealer, they make or break your makeup look. So I'm going to be showing you how I do my base, and I have changed it up a bit. I've discovered 1 or 2 drugstore products. Well, drugstore, we're in South Africa, almost everything is drugstore because it's affordable. But yeah, I'm going to be showing you how I do that with drugstore products. If you are interested in watching all that and learning all that, please keep watching. Okay, first things first, skin. A lot of people say it, I've always said it, and it's true, guys. You have to take care of your skin, especially if you want to put on makeup, because the quality of your skin will determine how great your base is. So the first thing is you have to hydrate and moisturize your skin, as well as put SPF. Okay, so I've been using this Bionite Actin Hydra Matte, this one. Let me see it. I got this from Clicks, guys. This is finished and I haven't bought a new one, but I'm going to open it up because there's no way. There is no way. I'm just gonna throw this out. I buy a new one. So this is great for acne. I specifically got it because they claim to be Bionite. I got this because Bionite, this particular product is for acne prone skin, and it also mattifying, which it's not my thing, but I guess I got it. We close it up for another use tomorrow. See how great this product is. It doesn't sit in your skin, but it gets absorbed into your skin, and I like that. Okay, so the next thing for me is I put this Switch Beauty spray. Just sprays a bit of it on my face. Right, and then I press it into my skin like this. Guys, to be honest, when it comes to your skin routine, it doesn't matter what you do. Do what works for you. Don't necessarily use the same products that I use. I can only attest to the products that I use because they've been working for me, right? So use whatever you have. If you use lotion, if you put Vaseline as your base, just make sure you do the necessary steps for your skin, okay? The next thing for me is SPF. I'm using this SPF that has South Africa by the balls. Everyone talks about it, and it's 100 rand. I got this from Discount. I'm just gonna put a good amount of it. I know people say like 2 fingers worth of sunscreen, right? They say 2 fingers. Guys, I won't lie to you, I don't believe that's 2 finger worth of sunscreen thing. I think it's this companies that want us to buy their product, because for me it's not possible. I can't be using 2 fingers of sunscreen every day and then reapplying during the day. It doesn't make sense. So I put what I believe is enough for my skin and call it a day, right? So really important, even though you are putting makeup, foundation and everything, you still need to put SPF. You still need it, okay? We all need SPF, whether black or white or light skin or dark skin. You need your SPF to protect your skin. You see, the good thing about this sunscreen, it doesn't leave a white cast on your face. It absorbs into your skin, and I think it has like well, this is what it does for my skin. It moisturizes my face and hydrates it. I love how it looks on me. So now I'm done with the skin prep, sort of. This is just normally my everyday skin routine for work and everything. Like I've said in previous videos, I don't really go to work in makeup, so this is what I normally do when I go to work. Okay, so now this is an extra step because I'm putting foundation and everything. I want my foundation to sit nicely on my skin. I'm going to go with this Maybelline New York New Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. I really don't have big pores on my face. However, this little thing, right, it is nice and smooth, and it has a velvety feel to it. It's as if when you put on product, it slides on your face. I don't know how else to explain it, but it just creates a nice barrier or nice layer for my foundation to sit on. Even when you apply it, it has this velvety silk feel to it, and I love it. That's why I usually put it on my foundation. I got it from Discam. You can find it at Clicks as well. I think it was 1 or something. I don't remember. It's been a while. But this little thing does the things that it has to do. Because, you know, oh my gosh. I wish you could feel my skin. It just feels so smooth, guys. Okay, so next thing, right? I don't usually use a primer per se. However, I discovered this little thing, right? This is the Yardley London 3-in-1 makeup setter spray. You can use it to prime, set, and refresh, right? So I've started using this as my primer. Guys, this little thing is a game changer, right? I'm going to put it on my face as my primer. I will tell you this, I don't really like makeup products that are fragranted, that have perfume in them. This one, I think it does. Yeah, it does have perfume in it. I don't really like it, but I don't mind with this product because this thing does a lot. Okay. Whilst the primer is drying up, I'm just gonna show you the foundation that I'll be using today. This is old and it's almost finished. Like I told you guys, I haven't put makeup in a while. But this little foundation, guys, I've used a sheer few of foundations. I've used a sheer few of foundations on the market in South Africa. And when I say fair share, I mean the foundations that are 300 Rand and below. Because, you know, sis is not going to be spending 600 Rand on foundation. Well, maybe in the future. But for now, I am not going to. Because these foundations that are relatively priced, they perform really well. So this is my L'Oreal foundation, right? My gosh, it's so old I can't even read what's written, but it's in the color truffle. I got this at Discam, and they also have it at Clicks, guys. This is my go-to foundation, right? It does everything that it needs to do. When you put it on, it seems like slightly light, but for me this does oxidize. And when I say oxidize, when you put it on your skin after like it's in touch with it's in contact with air, oxygen, it darkens a bit, right? So I'm going to go in first with a brush, okay? I love distributing the foundation on my face with a brush. I think it does a better job. And then finishing it off with a blender. Do you see that? Guys, can we talk about this application? Do you see how seamless it is already? And this is like only the first step of foundation. And it is this seamless. And again, I always say this, guys, when you're putting your foundation, don't drag the product. When you drag the product like this, putting a brush like this, you're dragging the product away from your face. We don't want it to be dragged away from the face. You want it to sink into the face. I don't normally like take foundation and put it directly here, but the same brush that I've used for my whole face like this, I just go and then go into my neck like this so that everything matches. Guys, can you please look at this finish? It almost doesn't look like my shade, but it's fine. It's going to oxidize. It has started oxidizing already. But look at that, how dewy my face is, how supple, how hydrated my skin is. Everything just sits nicely on my skin. I love this. This is what we are going for in makeup, right? Don't concentrate too much about the under eye. As you can see, I was trying to avoid it, but if you get to that part, it doesn't matter. But I was trying to put as minimal product as I could here, because remember, we are going to put tons of concealer here. You don't want your under eyes to be heavy with makeup, right? Because it will cake, it will make you look older and everything like that. So I usually avoid this part of my face when I put a foundation. So when it comes to concealer, this always the LA GoPro Conceal phone color of the nation. I don't care who you are. Color phone. This little thing has color phone because it's the color of the nation. The trick with concealer is people do what works for them, right? But what works for me is putting as little concealer as possible. So I put my concealer here and then here. I just make sure I have enough to move around under my skin, on my skin rather. The trick is to let it sit on your face so that it gets sort of dry and tacky. When that happens, there is more coverage, so it will cover more on your skin. So that's what we want to do, right? I am going to go in with this brush. I got this from Minisa a long time ago when I was still in university. Just going to do the same motion, dabbing in onto the skin, and then drag it out like this, because we want to pull our face up rather than down. So that's why you do it like this. Where this brush is, guys, invest in good quality brush. You don't have to have a million good quality brushes. I mean, you don't have to have 1,000 brushes or anything. You just have to like one set of good quality brushes, and you get them everywhere now. You can get them at Discam, you can get them at Clicks, you can get good brushes online with these online stores and everything. You can get them on Takealot, you can even get them in Chinatown or CBD. Like, it doesn't matter. Just make sure it's a good quality set of brushes. Look at that. Look at this base. Look at how well it is. Look at how great my skin looks. That's all I'm gonna rave about, because my skin really does look great. And then this is just an extra little step that I've started doing. I take a lighter concealer. Remember, we'll put Fawn here. I take a concealer that's lighter than Fawn and just put it here and here, just to highlight a little bit more, right? And then I'm gonna let it sit on my face, right? To contour, as always, I'm going to be using this Fit Me foundation. This is really old. Like, I've had this for the longest time. But because I only use it to contour, it has like stayed for a long time. To apply, I'm going to be using this little brush. I got this brush set from Shein long time ago, about like 4 years ago, before Shein was even a thing, guys. That's where I got these brushes from. I'm just gonna put a little bit more here. This is now contouring your face. What you're doing with contour, you're deepening the features that you want to deepen and chisel out your face. So for me, it's usually my cheeks, and I go at an angle like this because my face is slightly round, and then I go up to here, right? I normally also go just here, just for completeness, like, you know, you should be just come. I'm not doing the nose yet. I'm just going to. At this point, I go in with a beauty sponge, right? So with a beauty blender, you normally put it in water and then take out all the water. I have recently started using this trick of putting some setting spray on the sponge. A dry sponge, I take it like that. I just take a bit and spritz it or spray it on the sponge, right? Make sure it's absorbed, right? And then I want to start by doing my contour. Oh my gosh. Oh, and do you see this? Do you see how it almost disappeared into my skin? I don't know what happened. All I know is there is a great blend there. Do you see that? Then I'm just gonna take it height on the areas that I'm putting it today. I wasn't really going anywhere today, but this is turning out so dope. My narrow is to go somewhere today. That's all I'm gonna say. Going over all the areas that I did already. The next thing is setting your face. Oh, like always, I'm using the Yardley. I feel like I use a lot of Yardley in my spray. This Yardley translucent powder. Then with this little brush, this is a setting brush from Raw Techniques. I got it from Clicks. No, that's a lie. I got it from Takealot. Just going to like lightly tap under my eyes just to set them. Okay, so the powder, I put it in the lid like this. So I'm taking it like this, right? Like this. And then tap off any excess and then go. I normally set this area as well. Okay, the next part is setting the contour, right? This is the dark part. I've been recently using this Juvia's Place palette, right? and I've been using this color Kufuru here. Also, don't forget this under part that we contoured. This helps you snatch your chin. Say you have 15 chins like this and you want them to go away. This is a great way of doing that. You contour the chin. Then the last part is I usually go in with a brush and my compact powder. This is from Essence, right? This is my color, right? And then I just clean up everything and make sure everything blends well together. That's why I'm not worried about a contour being too dark, because I know I'm gonna go back in and finish off everything with a brush. Right, so what I do is I'm cleaning, I dip my brush and then go clean up the whole look. Okay guys, so there's been a change in my lighting. I was using natural light, right, but the sun is moved, so the light is gone to another spot, so I switched on to my ring light. I hope you will see. So this is where we at this point. You can see the highlight, you can see the contour. It doesn't look like there are separate parts on my face. It just looks like the natural shading of my face. I'm lighter here, I'm darker here. This is what I want. I don't know if you've noticed, I don't usually highlight here. I don't like it, so I normally leave it like that. Remember, what makes my base so good is because I took care of my skin before I even put color makeup. So that's moisturizing and hydrating. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go and finish up this look and just show you the whole look. But pretty much this is what you do for you to have a flawless foundation look. Okay, so I really didn't do much on my face because I didn't want to take away from the base of the face. However, I am going to finish off this look with this spray. So what I found with the setting spray, right, especially this one, it has a hydrating formula. So let's say your face is feeling dry, or where you have put the setting powder, your face is dry and pulling everything. This is it. This brings everything together, gives you just enough hydration on your face. So I'm just going to spray it all over my face. So guys, this is the finished look. I want you to see the skin, because this video was about like a good flawless base. So I want you guys to see the skin. Do you see there's not much difference between my neck? I really don't put a lot of makeup, any makeup on my neck rather. I maybe end it here. I want you to guys to see the difference between my skin and my neck. Guys, this is the look. I think I've just showed you everything, how everything looks great and clean and guys. Okay. If you have any questions, don't hesitate, put them in the comment section, and I promise you I answer to everyone's question. Thank you for joining me in this video. I truly had fun, guys. Thank you so much for clicking on my video, for joining me. Make sure you're subscribed. Don't just watch, please subscribe to my channel. Until I come back with another video, it's bye for now.